Is my screen visible?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's proceed. Like we are talking about Oracle Cloud infrastructure. So Oracle provides three types of services, like infrastructure as a service. Next one is platform as a service. The other one is software as a service. Okay. So infrastructure as a service means like we just give the servers for them to maintain, and we look after the applications and middleware. Okay, the client will take care of the middleware and applications while they give away the servers to the Oracle to maintain. Whereas platform as a service means both your middleware and servers will be maintained by the Oracle, and the client will take care of the applications. So the use case is like the sensitive data is there. I cannot trust any people. I just want to maintain my own data. We can go with this pass. So when I want to look after my business, that is from A to Z, I want to look after my business. I cannot look at this cloud and all the other services. Means we just can give all the services like servers, middleware, applications, everything we can give to them. Okay, Oracle will take care, and we can just move like consuming the services only. Okay, so that you call it as software as a services. So these are the three types they provide us. Okay. And here you can see these layers like networking, storage, servers, virtualization, operating system, middleware, runtime, data, and my application. So these are all the various layers. My software package contains all these layers. And when we talk about this layers, like from networking till virtualization, we can give to the vendor. In case of infrastructure as a service, only the infrastructure we are giving to the vendor, while these layers we are taking care in infrastructure as a service. Whereas platform as a service means we take care from the networking till the runtime. All the services we take care, and only the data and application we are taking care, and we are giving these layers to them, that is to the vendor. And software as a service means A to Z, everything, all the layers I'm giving away to the vendor, and I'm just like a consumer, I'm just using the service. Okay. So you can see here that is infrastructure as a service. You can see your virtual machines, servers, storage, load balancers, networking. All these are the machines which as an infrastructure we just look after the hardware as well. And platform as a service means we take care about that is the execution runtime, database, web server, development tools. All these are coming under platform as a service. Means software as a service means like CRM, email, virtual desktop, communication, games. All this we can give in the SaaS service. And cloud clients we use like web browser, mobile app, thin client, terminal emulator. So all these are the cloud clients through which we are able to connect with our cloud services. Okay. So here you can see the in case of infrastructure as a service, that is we just take care, we just give the AWS Cloud, and the other services like platform and application we just give to the vendor. We are looking after. And platform means both your platform as well as infrastructure we are giving to the vendor, and only the data we are looking there. Means like developer we are working there. And like an end user as a SaaS cloud means we work as an end user. Okay, we just look after A to Z we are giving to them, and we just consume the service. So this is the difference we have. Like the infrastructure as a service means system administrators are using it. Okay, and platform as a service means developers are using, and software as a service means end users are using it. And what users get means like it acts as a virtual data center, okay, to store information and create platforms for services and app development, testing and deployment. Okay. In case of PaaS, it acts as a virtual platform and tools to create, test and deploy apps and services. So in case of software as a service, like web software and applications to complete business tasks we go with. And provider, here the provider controls these like servers, storage, networking, and virtualization. Whereas the PaaS means the servers, storage, networking, virtualization, OS, middleware, runtime. All these we give to the vendor and we take care of these too. Okay, so this is what we have been seeing. So this is how it goes. The control goes from here. That is from AWS. The infrastructure as a service means the vendor is taking care of the hardware. Whereas PaaS means these are all the people looking after. And SaaS means end users. Okay. So when you talk about the cloud vendors, you can see the revenue. Like when you talk about AWS, Azure, or Google, Oracle came lately into the industry. Okay, so that's why like 2% only they have started the service, and now their service is somewhat dramatically increasing. Okay, so the service revenue, when you see, it is 2% minimum, you can see. And when you talk about the OCE architecture, we should know some terms. Same. So let me open and note that. Same. What happens is we have the regions. So regions are nothing but geographies. Okay, the geographical location, we call it as the region, and the region in turn contains the data centers. We call it as ADs. ADs means what? There is availability domain. Okay, availability domain, we call it as. And these ADs, you just can divide it into fault domains. Okay, same.
Recording in progress.
Okay, same. See, normally what happens is this is your region. Maybe this is your Phoenix or Ashburn or Toronto or London or Frankfurt. So like this is the some geographical region. Okay. Inside the region, we have the availability domains. Okay. So like in US and all, 3 ADs are there. 3 availability domains are there in a particular region. So for example, if it is Phoenix, 3 ADs are there. Okay. And inside the each AD, you can see 3 fault domains are there. Okay. Can you follow, Madhuri? See, the whole region is divided into AD, and each AD contains 3 fault domains. Okay. Can you follow? Any questions? You just let me know. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So this is how the region is divided into various ADs, and it depends on the type of the region. The number of ADs differ. Okay, in US 3 ADs are there. In some area 2 ADs are there. Okay, see like this: Ashburn, Phoenix, Toronto, Chicago, like that. In India, we have at Mumbai and Hyderabad. Okay, so what do you mean by regions? Means regions serve different geographies and provide widely dispersed DR capabilities. Okay, so how do we say that? Means like we can maintain one service in one Phoenix region, and the other disaster recovery, that is DR, I can maintain in another region. Okay, so like primary I can maintain in one region, and standby I can maintain in the other region. Okay, so that's what they say here. And Oracle's backbone network and peering capabilities provide for connectivity between regions. Okay, so that network capability they provide, no, Oracle's network capability, that is somewhat very dramatic performance they give us. So we just no need for us to wait for anything. So that time is round trip time is very less. Okay, and availability domains provide a foundation for high availability within a region and contain multiple fault domains. Okay, so here you can see the whole region contains availability domains, and top of it you can see the physical layer, and top of it virtual layer, and top of it services, and top of it governance, you can see. Okay, so earlier, like before 2017, we called the availability domain as data centers, because till 2017 OCI was called as generation 1. Okay, so in generation 2 we call this as an availability domain. Okay, so it depends, like for OCI each region contains 3 availability domains, but it depends on the type of the region, as I said now. So 3 geographically close data centers they have, and it's very well connected as well, like 25 Gbps and 0.1 ms latency is a maximum. So inside a region, we can see the availability domains, and you can see 3 options for high availability. Like region wise, you can go, or AD wise, or fault domain wise. See, I can maintain my primary here, or in the region wise, when you talk about this is Phoenix region, the same copy there in the Ashburn region means just I can maintain my primary in my Phoenix, and I can maintain my standby in Ashburn or in India. So anywhere. Okay, so between the regions I can maintain, as well as between the ADs also. So I can maintain my primary here in one AD, the standby I can maintain here in the second AD. Okay, similarly between the fault domains when I want to maintain, so here I can maintain my primary, and here I can maintain my standby. So see, I cannot afford to share between the ADs, or between the regions I cannot afford to, means between the fault domains I can do. Okay, so that is what is the 3 options we have here. That is what they say here. And high availability for traditional and cloud native applications. So for both on-premise applications as well as for cloud native applications, this is very available. And this is how the multi-region architecture, like Phoenix region is there, means we can consider Phoenix region as the primary and Ashburn as the secondary. So here we can maintain my database one in one here, and I can maintain my standby here between the regions, or between the ADs means like this, between the ADs itself, within the same region I can maintain as well. So inside an AD, how does it has been architected means it's a high scale and high performance network. Okay, and it contains non-oversubscribed cloud service network. So we call this as non-oversubscribed cloud service network, and it is a flat, fast, and predictable. Okay, so it is a flat, fast, and predictable network, you can say. So the clients, if the number of clients are there, some 10 clients are there means, and the capacity of the network or the capacity of the services which we provide is only for 10 clients, means only those clients will be accommodated, not the even the 11th client also won't be accommodated here. Okay, and high scalability it is. How do we say that? See, like minimum like approximately 1 million network ports we have in a single availability domain. It has been provided 1 million network ports. And when you talk about the latency, it's very low latency, like less than 100 microseconds. Okay, round trip time, and 10 Gbps between the host and media, and maximum of 2 hops between the compute and storage. So between our CPU and our storage, maximum 2 hops only in between. Okay, and you can see the data centers here. That is the data center. It contains the ADs, and on top of it, sorry, So on top of this region, data centers, you can see the physical network. Okay. And what are the services they provide? Means in the infrastructure, what are the services they provide? Means like compute. So compute they provide like the machines, whether bare metal machines or VM machines or CPUs or GPUs, like that they provide the compute machines. And storage, when you talk about non-volatile memory or block storage, file storage, object storage, archive storage, like this, the storage they have. And autonomous database. So which type of database we have, like transactions, data warehouse, like fast provisioning, automatic tuning, patching, security, and 99.95% availability. All these autonomous databases are being provided. And when you talk about security, like they give us IAM, okay, IAM, audit, key management service, and fast. And when you talk about containers, they give Kubernetes containers, okay, Docker containers, Kubernetes containers, they provide us. And networking, when you talk about VCN, load balancing as a service, fast connect, VPN, all these are the services they provide us. And database, when you talk about like bare metal, VMs, Exadata, so these are all the database services they give us. And edge service, when you talk about like DNS, WAF, DDoS, email, so these are all the edge services being provided for us. And Ravelo containers. So we migrate the VMware, okay, using Ravelo. And clouded customer. So we can maintain both the hardware. See, hardware and software, I want the service, but not in their place. In my place, I want the service. Both the hardware and software should be maintained at my place. Means you call that as clouded customer. Okay, so here you can see Exadata and big data are the clouded customer, you can see. And similarly, how we move the data, say between Mumbai and Hyderabad, I want to move, or my on-premise is near Mumbai, I want to move from my on-premise to this one, to Hyderabad, or to Mumbai, I want to move, or I'm in Chennai, I want to move my data to Hyderabad, like that. I just want to check which type of data movement I can go with, whether online data movement or offline data movement I can go with. So the next one is governance. So governance means like in terms of compartments and tags, we maintain our service. Okay. So compartments means like logical division of resources. We call it as compartments. Okay. And tagging means like some reference we give. See, for which type, what is the purpose of my each object creation? See, I'm creating an object means what is the purpose of it? Okay, one user is there means what is the purpose of that user? He is going to administer the network or storage. So like that, we have to give which type of tagging we are going to follow. Okay. And here you can see the off-box network virtualization. Means, see, this is the data center and it contains 3 ADs, isn't it? On top of it, you can see the physical network. On top of it, what we do is we just virtualize these physical networks. The clients won't be knowing that whether I'm working in which hardware, that and all they won't be knowing. So they think that they have their own mission. Okay, so even though the physical machine is being shared among the clients, okay, but the client might think using this virtual network, the client might think that they have their own virtual network, their own main mission they have. So it is not shared like that. The people might think, the clients might think. So isolation is possible using this virtual network. And top of it, you can see all your services like compute, storage, the different types of storage we have, different type of shapes we have, like different types of OCP use, all these we have here. Okay. And on top of it, you can see the engineered systems or VMs, NVMe storage, bare metal hosts, all this you can see here. Okay. And this is the pricing part. So pay only for what you use. So like how much services I'm using, only that one I'm going to use here. So expand when you need capacity without buying in advance, or you can spin the databases up and down. See, like seasonal business. See, only I want for 3 months. Means at that time I can increase my database number. Okay, number of servers I can increase, and later on I can reduce it. And best price performance means like we can directly run on the bare metal. Bare metal means what? Hardware. Okay, for why do we go for maximum performance and security? Okay, my my performance should be maximum, and my security also should be maximum here. And we have local NVMe storage. That is the storage which is which has high IOPS. Okay, and no additional charge. That is free only for that storage. And even our on-premise license also I can use here. Okay, so that is what we say. And when you talk about highly available database, like mission critical cloud, okay, it runs on the same servers and infrastructure. So like very high speed I want means, then we go for this type of mission critical cloud. And we have unique exadata, all this we have. Okay. So this is a course content we'll be doing. And my training methodology is 90% practical and 10% theory. Okay, everything we'll be doing is practical. Okay. So you can see cloud concepts and getting started with OC, and cloud service models like infrastructure as a service, PaaS, and SaaS. Okay. Okay. So cloud deployment models, like what is public cloud, what is private cloud, what is hybrid, all this will be seen. And then Oracle Cloud infrastructure as a service offerings. Then what's the difference between OC versus OC Classic, and what are the OC services, and OC region and availability domain, OC fault domain. Then these are all the services we'll be seeing in practical. That is identity and access management service, IAM overview, that is users groups. Then IAM authentication, API key or token authorization. Then compartment overview, and how do we move the resources between the compartments, how to create the compartments, how to create the child compartments, what is the policy inheritance and attachment. So how do we create the policy? Okay, and how do we inherit the policy in between, and how do we attach the policy, and tagging, when you talk about like free tags and defined tags. So what do you mean by tagging and the types of the tagging, and putting all together like OSIT scope and compartment, users groups and policy. So next one is networking service. So networking module overview, then networking service overview, then CIDR. So you can see the CIDR, IP addresses. So network VCN subnet. Okay. So what are the types of the subnets, and what are the use cases, where and all we're using this subnets, and route table, route rules, internet gateway, NAT gateway, and service gateway, dynamic routing gateway, and peering. So what are the types of peering, like local and remote peering, and firewall security list. So network security group, then VCN default components. So what are the connectivity options, like IPsec VPN and fast connect, and also the IP types like public, private, reserved, and ephemeral as well. Okay, and create VCN, subnet, security list, route table, internet gateway, service gateway, and dynamic routing gateway. So all this we'll do in the lab. And compute service. So compute module overview, and overview of the bare metal, VM, dedicated VM host. Okay. So what's the difference between these? And the detail overview as well as detailed view we'll see. And shapes, when you talk about like standard shapes, dense IO, GPU, all this we'll see. Then storage options, when you talk about like DB systems, storage architecture, how to generate SSH keys and how to connect. See, Linux machine, how to create, and Windows machine, how to create, and how to connect using the SSH keys. And compute life cycle, and compute image. Okay, then custom image. And what do you mean by boot volume? So how to create the boot volume, how to attach, and how to clone, how to backup and restore. Okay, and using console to launch DB system, and auto scaling. So how to increase the number of missions. Okay, the capacity, how to increase, that is auto scaling. And activity, it's generating SSH keys. Okay, and you can create, launch and manage compute instances as well. And storage, when you talk about storage module overview, and storage overview like block storage, object storage and file storage we have. Then local NVMe storage we have. Then block volume, so detailed block volume storage you have. And create, attach and detach and manage the block volumes, and resize and shared volumes, okay, in storage. And backup and restore block volume, and cloning, okay, how to clone the volumes and volume groups. So what is the use case for it? And object storage overview, then standard versus archive object storage. What are the tiers in object storage? And how to create the manage and create and manage the bucket and object, and multi-part upload. Then file storage, that is file mount target and file path. Then in case of load balancer, overview of the load balancer. Then what are the types, public versus private load balancer, and how do we distribute the traffic between the load balancers, and what are the components we have, and what is the health checks and limitations, and how to create a public load balancer, okay, how to share the workload. Then databases, we'll see the overview of the databases, means user managed and autonomous database options. And user managed database like XRCS, bare metal, VMDB. Then autonomous database, ATP and ADW. Then how do we provision the VM database and autonomous database, and how to connect to the autonomous database, okay, and how to load the data to autonomous database, and scale up and storage in database, and manage backup and restore database. Then security, migration and lift and shift. Then DB migration methods like using ORMAN and data pump. So how do we move the database from on-premise to OC, okay, using these methods. Any doubts or any questions you have, Madhuri, in this?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, Madhuri. So you have to create the cloud account. So do you have any cloud account already, or you have to create now?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay. So what you can do is you can use your credit card to create your cloud account, and no worries, no security issue. Like only $1 will be deducted, and that also will be refunded back. And like any region you can choose. Like I'll show you the document,
Okay.
how to create it, so that it will be easier for you. So this is how. Just you have to sign cloud.oracle.com. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Can you email me this, please?
Sorry, please repeat.
Can you email me this?
Yeah, yes, yes. I'll share with Mind Magics. They will share you this.
Yeah. And you're going to share the topics you just discussed, right? What topics
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
going
If you want, I can share. No issues.
and the PowerPoint that you were going through for the
Yes, yes. Daily, I'll be sharing the materials, whatever we are doing in the class. So cloud.oracle.com.
You want me to create now?
For the next class, tomorrow, for tomorrow's class, better you create it,
Okay.
because they may take some hours for it to create. So better you start now so that they will take some hours for it. I don't know
Oh,
whether they are doing it tomorrow, because tomorrow it's Sunday, no, for you. I
right.
mean, so I don't know how far they are going to do. So cloud.oracle.com you have to go, and you just give like this, start for free, or I'll show you in the tab itself. So say like this, sign up. So like this, what is the country? Your first name, last name. That is as per your credit card. You have to give, and the mail ID which you have given for the credit card registration. So that one, and just click the caption. So when it goes, you have to verify my email. It will show you. So it will go to your mail ID. Okay. So there, from there, you have to proceed, and from this one, that is. So open the link sent on your email ID and then enter the mandatory fields. So like this, account information, you have to give your country, first name, last name, mail ID, and password. Okay. So, and the password here, and if any company name, it's optional. Any cloud account name, you can give some name, and any region you want to choose, you can give. So, and the billing address. So this billing address is very essential. You can give like if you have any number or something, the first part of your address, no, only that part you give here. The other parts you give in the subsequent lines. Okay, don't give all the fields here. So just only the first part you give here. The other lines you can fill it here, because due to that also it might throw error. Okay, so that's why. Just you give what is the city, state, and postal code, and continue. And your registered mobile number. Okay, in that credit card, what is that mobile number? That one. And it will send you the OTP, and you can enter the verification code and just verify my code. So you can give the payment verification method. So here you can add the credit card. Here, this credit card you can give. And the payment method, you can see here the billing information like first name, last name, address, city, country, code, and phone number, email. So that is for verification. Then just which type of card it is, what is the card number, serial number, expiration date, finish. So as soon as you give this finish, you'll be seeing like congratulations, like that you'll get. Okay, that is after this complete sign up. you will get like, congratulations, your account is created. Like that you will get. Okay, then you will get in the mail some details like cloud account name, username and password they would send. Okay, so these things you have to store, so that tomorrow we'll start with our lab. Okay. Any other questions you have, Madhuri?
No, I'm good, Rani.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fine. So tomorrow, you want weekends like 2 hours class or 1 hour?
Weekends with a Saturday 1 hour and Sunday 1 hour, right?
Yeah, that's so. If you want, we can go with 2 hours or 1 hour, whichever is your option.
No, each day 2 hours, you're saying?
Yeah, like Saturday 2 hours, Sunday, because since it's weekend, no, so either we can go with 2 hours or 1 hour. That's up to you. No issues.
Okay, let me see today
Yeah,
and
check
decide
and
next. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, Madhuri. Thank you. I'll share you the mail and these documents. Okay, they'll share.
Oh, that's all for today?
Yeah, because this is theory we saw. Next, we
Okay.
have to go to the cloud account. We have to proceed with our lab and the other topics.
Okay,
Because
send
I
me the
can proceed, but it will be somewhat vague for you. You won't be understanding anything. That's it.
Okay. Okay then. Sure.
Mm.
Yeah, send me the material. I'll start
Sure.
a class
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. See you tomorrow.